Well, I'll tell you what, Albert. I mean, like, if this doesn't get done, and I'm Rodgers or Darnold or Kirk Cousins, if I'm sitting on the bench in Atlanta, name the quarterback. I'd want to be the guy in Los Angeles. Send me to the Rams. I mean, certainly if you're Rodgers, my goodness gracious, like
lives in Malibu.
Not just that though. I mean, you're pushing 41, and you get to finish with the Rams with McVay and Puka, and maybe if Kupp isn't there, then maybe Devontae comes there too. Devontae wants to be on the West Coast according to all the the narratives. I mean, my goodness, if you're Darnold also, you just blossomed under Kevin O'Connell. Well, we all know where the tree is.
Yep.
It's McVay.
And he's from LA too.
This is it. I mean, what an opportunity this would be for anybody, including Stafford, I might add.
Yeah, it's fascinating because I do think the Rams, they know what they have to sell.
Yeah.
They have a lot to sell, and oh, by the way, if you're Kirk Cousins, we'll throw another name out there, you're coming on the league minimum. And now all of a sudden the Rams have all this cash to spend that maybe they didn't have before. You know what I mean? So now they can go be aggressive around Kirk Cousins while maintaining that young core. It's just, again, it's like a different way of answering the question, but it's interesting to think about, because we shouldn't forget how good Stafford is, and that Matthew Stafford had them in the red zone to beat the Eagles in Philadelphia in a snowstorm.
Yeah.
And we saw what the Eagles did to the Commanders, and we saw what the Eagles did to the Chiefs. So Matthew Stafford had them there, and coming back against that defense that gave Patrick Mahomes so many issues. So on one hand, you look at it and you say, well, why would you walk away from that if you're Stafford? On the other hand, it's not just one player that was there, it was the whole team that was there. So that could be an attractive situation for another quarterback as well, especially when you consider, again, if you're Rodgers willing to take less, or your Cousins who comes in on the minimum because of the offset, you might say to yourself, wow, I can go play for that team and they're going to have room to spend around me. Sign me up for that.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.